the man himself.
The man himself.
The man who mopped the floor with the Charizard that attempted to save the world.
And again,
T-Loc.
I imagine he's probably interviewing.
Of course. I'm signing out and not.
Ladies and gentlemen, follow Chendo at the Chendo on Twitter. Thank you, Chendo, for your commentary. T-Loc, welcome back to the commentating seats.
All right, this is my first YouTube interview.
So, when you going into that match, the words I said when it started was, T-Loc was already commentating with me. We already agreed that DJ is doing his best right now by playing patient. So T-Loc's not going to give him any room to even attempt to be patient. And you did that.
Yeah, I rushed him down really hard.
Yeah. What were you looking for in particular? What was your main strategy? Like, what was anything that was scaring you?
I know the jokes always come out, but my main strategy in Grand Finals today was Vortex, and I'll tell you why. I knew going in that he didn't know the matchup.
Right, okay.
He's taken a big break for the game. He hasn't been around for my switch to Shadow Mewtwo. He hasn't fought my Shadow Mewtwo. So I knew he was not going to know how to deal with the Vortex.
That makes a lot of sense.
And so, I basically just make him block a pillar. He doesn't know how to get out of pillar, run up to him in Vortex, and he would press a button every time. Yeah,
because tonight, actually, we didn't have, I think, aside from Pokken Tim, who actually played regular Mewtwo, instead of Shadow Mewtwo, he said he was feeling more comfortable on regular Mewtwo.
I see.
You were the only Shadow Mewtwo here tonight, so I guess he didn't even have a chance to go up against anybody in the bracket to, get some feel for the matchup. Which, worked a lot to your favor.
Yeah, there's no other Shadow Mewtwo mains in SoCal at the moment.
Not even Bond?
He hasn't played in like a month.
Oh, well, that's true.
More than that, even.
Yeah, but, it was just like sort of quick stop going from the previous rounds into this one where you sort of just kind of mopped the floor with him 3-0. Which is not to discredit DJ's play, but it's like you said, he doesn't really know the matchup very well.
I knew where he thought he could punish me. It was like, again, I know he didn't know the matchup. So he had to okay, that looks laggy. Maybe I can hit him out of here. So I would do things that were like maybe like -4 or -8, things that are not punishable on block, but still minus. And I would just charge a counter right after, and he would usually do something, and I would get hit. I would get a hit for free there.
Yeah, I think.
So I was doing that a lot.
I think if it was any indication that he wasn't aware, it was when you vortexed, he shielded it, and he attempted to get you with a DP right afterwards, which, I mean, obviously, vortex on shield is completely unpunishable. But yeah, I mean, if you were to give advice to DJ on how to counter you in the future, what could he have done better?
He needs to do the opposite of what he was doing in his other matchups and play the Royal Flush strat and just go in. He needs to just go in and take risks. That blows up Shadow Mewtwo. His Charizard taking random risks. So it's like, okay, I hit him. I got like 150 to 200 damage on him and some meter. And he has like 600 HP, so that's not a big deal. But then it's like, he bets the farm, and if he hits me, it's more than half of my HP in one combo. So I'm like, and then he's in. So if he touches me again, gets a command throw or like a meaty, like it's a 50-50 command throw or meaty Flare Blitz. If he's right, I'm dead now. So it's any mistake, and I probably lost the round.
Okay. And, well, I mean, obviously you had a pretty commanding victory, but was there anything that you did, any part of the match where you felt that you could have been more optimal, or, any tech that you didn't show us that
I didn't feel like I needed to mix him up because he wasn't blocking in the first place when I went in, so there wasn't, I didn't get to do anything, fancy that makes me look like I stand out or anything. I just played a really, really basic Shadow Mewtwo style to win the match.
Yeah, if it works, don't stop doing it.
I mean, once he adapts to it, I'm going to have to do something else because Charizard, I've probably told people have seen my Twitter, I think Charizard has the slight advantage in that matchup for the reasons I explained. It's Shadow Mewtwo's only disadvantage matchup, in my opinion.
Okay. I was saying earlier that I assume Shadow Mewtwo is pretty much 50-50 with everybody at the very least, but so Charizard is the one.
He's the one. He's the one I struggle with the most, for sure. I have to work pretty hard to win that match if the player knows how to get in on Shadow Mewtwo and what they need to do.
So is that scary for you as the SoCal Shadow Mewtwo main in the land of Charizards where we have about 15 Charizards?
I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what matchup you're playing, if it's not 7-3, then you just need to win. You can win. 55-45 is not a matchup you can't win. It's just a matchup where your options are going to be slightly more limited, and you just have to do it.
I suppose that would almost be a benefit to you to have so much matchup knowledge against probably, what you would say is Shadow Mewtwo's worst matchup going in things like EVO or any future tournaments.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident in the Charizard matchup. It is hard, though.
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's like you said, a single mix-up, or like we saw 3 back-to-back seismic tosses that you're not expecting, and there goes your entire health bar. But congratulations on your yet again another Wednesday Night Fights victory.
Thank you very much.
And you know, this whole scene, like, what do you think about the scene right now? How's SoCal looking?
SoCal, I think they need to practice a bit more, everybody. People were keeping up with me for a while, but I'm starting to feel like I'm pulling ahead, and that means it's time for more sessions at my house. That's what that means. I want everybody here to get better, man.
Fair enough.
I think Princess Aura and Angbad are both excelling right now. They're both definitely, they're moving really fast, but you know, the other players are going to have to step it up a notch, because I know Angbad didn't enter this week, but he's been playing even with me lately when we do play matches. And Princess Aura gets better every week. Another, you know, a 3rd place finish, and those two players are the ones to watch right now.
Has Angbad been still working on his Shadow Mewtwo, or is he?
No, he's back to Chandelure. He's got a whole plethora of new tricks. He's focusing on Smash for a Texas major he's going to, and then he'll be back in action with us.
Oh wow, well that's good to. I mean, not good to hear. You know, players can choose any character that they want, but it was always exciting watching him play Chandelure. At least for me as a Chandelure main. So hopefully we'll get him back here next week, or maybe at the next Overheat. Other than that, any final words?
Tune in Saturday on hopefully the Twitch version of this stream, if everything works correctly.
If Twitch doesn't hate us.
We're going to have Overheat in SoCal, so if you don't have your own tournament to go to, or you're one of those stream monsters that likes watching the tournaments, it'll be a little earlier in the day, and we're going to have SoCal action. We're probably going to have Fampy, who can never make it to Wednesday Night Fights.
Oh, man.
And I know a lot of players really like to watch Fampy's breaks in, so he'll probably be there. There'll be plenty of talent. The anime players will come out. It'll be great.
All right, well, fantastic. Again, congratulations on your Wednesday Night Fights victory. You guys can tune in next week again, but probably on twitch.tv/ennyMura for another Wednesday Night Fights. It's going to be Wednesday Night Fights 2.3. The season is officially in full swing, and it's looking fantastic here. If you didn't catch it, go watch the VOD. Super Turbo Ryan versus Black Chris. I think that was my favorite match of the night. It's incredibly hype. I might have blown out the speakers a little bit and yelling. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to, you know, obviously this is on YouTube Game, but head over to twitch.tv.
Follow, man.
Yeah,
hit that follow.
Follow ennyMura on Twitch. Follow ennyMura on Twitter. Follow T-Loc. Follow me. Follow all the good players. And
follow the rainbow.
Yeah.
And your heart. All right, I'm outsies.
All right, thank you, T-Loc. And I think that's going to be it for tonight, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next week for more Wednesday Night Fights here at Santa Ana eSports Arena. Let's go.